face, glad you're here, because last week I released a new redesign of our 2K shaving soap, which is a honoring the Facebook membership of reaching 2,000 members. So that's a milestone. We're reaching 3,000. We're almost there. So if anybody knows of someone who wants to join the Wet the Face Facebook group, please do so, because we would love to make a 3K soap as well. But here's the new design. It's all based on Creed Aventus. So that's the aftershave, and this is the shaving soap, and this is what the shaving soap looks like. All good. It smells great. So let's bring this to the bowl, make a lather, bring it to the face, and we'll talk about the results. And I also want to talk about some Netflix movies that I've seen. So stick around, please. Don't go anywhere. Okay, so here we are. The bowl is empty, as you can see. Our shaving soap right there. This is what it looks like. I'm just going to take some, put it right in there. I'm just covering all those little areas. Now, as I do this, more of that scent is escaping. But, you know, you shouldn't judge any soap, and I'm talking about mine, anyone else's, just on taking off the top and smelling it. The strength comes from using it. So you cannot judge, you cannot say a soap has X amount of strength just by smelling it out of the tub. And that's how I feel. And I think a lot of other artisans feel the same way. So just keep that in mind, that's all. Now, I'm going to use my brush. Where is that thing? Oh, come on. All right, there it is. Okay, one day I'm gonna clean out this whole entire cabinet. So I'm gonna wet this down. And that's about a brush full of water. And I'm going to just slowly touch all the areas that I placed the soap at. And now let's start. Gotta change hands. All right, there you go. So let's bring this to the face and do the rest of the shave. Okay, so I have about 7 days growth, so let me wet the face, and I'm just going to do that right now. And as I'm doing that, I want to shout out to Coram Fire Department, the firehouse where my nephew is. They told me that some of the guys there watch my videos, so that's to you. That's my shout out to you guys. Here we go. the shaving soap, very nice. You can see the peaks on there, see that? That tells me that we got some good lather, so let's put it on. All right. Holy crap, man. Look at this lather. There we go. All right, so now I'm going to grab a razor. I'm going to use this Occam's razor here. And now start at the bottom here. Let's go. So, Netflix. They're just releasing so many new movies right now. Some of them have to do with Halloween. Some of them are just, you know, regular movies. But mostly, I think the genre is kicking in on October. So, the one that I recommend it, but not for young kids or anyone who gets squeamish or, you know, is just really, you know yourself what you can take, and if you're with a child, I don't recommend it. But it's called Monster Ed Gein, I think it is. It's the story of this serial killer who inspired just about every horror movie there is, you know. And he went through his own horror show in real life with his mother, and which has caused him to be the way he was. He inspired Buffalo Bill from the Silence of the Lambs. He inspired what is it? The Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Psycho, he inspired that movie. So, I'm finished with that. I'm finished with it. I might have talked about it last time, but I think it needs repeating. I don't get the ending as something, and I don't think they should glorify it. I don't know. It's hard to say what's going on. But they made him out to be like this really nice person in the end, and maybe he was on the outside, and they gave him drugs to control all of those things, but a lot of it, I think, has to do with you know, the license of a writer, you know. So, well, you have to take everything with at the end with the grain of salt. But then I've been watching DOC, and that seems like a cool series. I don't know if it's a continuing series, but this woman has she's a doctor, and she gets into a car accident, and she forgets everything that ever transpired from 2016 back. She doesn't remember anything, and she has to go through all of that rehabilitation and so on. And it's got some great actors, and the storyline is quite good. So I think you might enjoy that one. Yes, wonderful shave. All right, and let me just wet the alum block, and let me wet the face here, just so I can get this. And then there's the House of Guinness, which is getting better and better with every episode. I think you should stick with it, although I don't like some of the music, because it's, you know, they're trying to mix in like today's music with the time period of like the 1800s. So I don't know. Not my style. I wouldn't do it. Kind of breaks the, it kind of breaks the whole mood. But that's just me. But I do like the storyline. I like where it's going. There's an adult themes here. So again, if you have problems with anything like there's a couple that's gay, and so if you have problems, then don't watch it. And then Wayward, that's another one. That's about there you go, just shook it up. It's about a place for kids that are in trouble, and how they go about fixing them. And something's going on, and you really don't know what it is right now, but you can tell something. That place is not all what it seems to be. So that's another one that I think is a real good one. So with that said, look, man, I had a great shave. K2 new label, really a great shaving soap. As you saw, the lather on this is fantastic, and also the aftershave is very good. So I had a great shave, and I hope you guys have a great shave, and I'll see you next week. So long. Like and subscribe.